Welcome back to another episode of Coffee with Caroline, and today is my final day with my friends in Saint-Tropez, and it's been magical. Let me tell you, as I said last week, or whenever this came out, how much I've loved this holiday. I feel completely revived, and tomorrow we're off to Sardinia. And that's not to say I may or may not come back, but let me tell you something. Actually, it's really interesting because here I am in this beautiful, beautiful house with, someone who's super successful. And we were talking last night about gratitude in general for and not being jealous of other people. And he's so similar, his outlook, to mine, which is, when I go to somebody's house, like here, obviously, there's boats out there. I can see these giant yachts. I'm going on a giant yacht tomorrow. I go to friends' houses all the time. I never walk in and go, oh my God, like with envy. I don't have envy. I don't have an ounce of it in me. Nothing. I have inspiration, like, oh, I just have to work harder. I would love one of these. And how do I get it? That kind of thing. And it was so interesting to hear somebody as powerful as him sit there and say that that's how he feels. Like he wants certain things, or he'll see things that he likes, but it just inspires him to work more and harder, not to hate the person that's already achieved it. Because absolutely, that's the difference between a happy rich person and a miserable one, because you'll be miserable if you're forever looking over the fence and wishing it was you in an envious way, because you'll never ever be happy in what you have in this moment. And I actually listened to something this morning, and it's that whole scarcity mindset again, which is things that aren't achievable for you, right? And the beginning is scarcity. So what is that? Like, ever since I let go, and obviously of that, like holding on to money, and the thing is, the way I run a business is I am the business, so there's really no difference, because I prop up so many different companies, and so it's always like a juggling act. If we've got extra money, it goes to Bali. If we're not paying bills for like the apartments we've just done, or like the podcast editors, or whatever it is, right? All the staff we have. It is a constant stream. So sometimes this one pays this one and this one pays that one, and it really is just like an ecosystem. And if you panic about where the next dime is coming from, I think you'll never have the balls to do it. And I don't mean live kamikaze, because obviously we all have things that you have to do. And I make sure that I have my clients that I know cover all my costs, and that I'm always okay in that respect. But there are months where you're like, holy fuck, hang on to my pants. But at the same time, when you have this sort of gratitude and this step into your power, somehow it always is okay. And the more powerful you become and the more things you attract, somehow it just works. And absolutely getting the right team behind you. So now in each area of my life, as I said, I always incentivize people. When you incentivize all the people in each team, even if I'm not there, they're working to make me more money because they make more money, not because they like me so much. I don't really think they give a fuck. I mean, some of them might, but some of them probably don't. But they're thinking about themselves. They have a basic salary, and if they're going to get 10 or 5% or 10% of everything that they make me, or 15 or 20 or whatever it is, trust me, they're going to take it. It's like low-hanging fruit. So it's not about, finding a team that, are so in love with you. It's about finding a team who, want a better life for themselves. And this way you're dangling a carrot that they can always get it. Work harder, make me more. You can take as much as you like. I don't care. It's off the top of what you're making me. And that has always and is the key, because every single business of mine now, we've got quite a lot. I just sit here, and obviously I can't micromanage anymore, or I go nuts. Today was a lot. I'm still I'm on holiday, but I've got 2 sons at different camps. I've got a flight tomorrow, so we're busy traveling. I've just realized that my flight from London, back to Dubai needs to be changed. I've got my podcast, Coffee with with Caroline, adverts to do, brands that I'm due to work for. The retreat is coming up. So many, thank you. There's one woman who wants to bring 5 friends. I can't believe it. So that's really exciting. I cannot wait for the retreat to see you all there. The retreat's coming up. You know, all the new products got shown to me this morning for Bust the Labels, so they have to go onto the website that we're launching now in America. I mean, it's simply endless. If I did not have a team of people in each area, I would crack. You know, I'm finishing one apartment now, so the curtains need to go in. They wrapped all the doors this morning. My other apartment got rented out today, but I didn't want it to go in for September as well because it's a crazy good deal right now. All of these things, it's just, and your head is in so many different places, you know. It's like a Rubik's Cube. I can't settle into a job because I'm not in a job. It's a whole thing. You know, the organization of it, I don't know, accounts, bills. I think I paid more money out today than God. I might have to lie down because I can't afford to go anywhere else. You know, it's just a constant stream. Choosing wood floors for Bali. Like, you know, honestly, in the middle of all of that chaos, I'm choosing colors. I mean, if Bali turns out beautiful, it's going to be a goddamn miracle because I've had one eye on one thing and one eye on that. You know, it's just, you have to be the jack of all trades. Sorting out mortgages for a friend. Just, anyway, I'm ranting again. But my point is, like, what I do, even though I get sort of like overwhelmed like today, I do sit back and go, thank God I have all these opportunities. Thank God that I'm making all this shit happen for myself. And, you know, it's not that far left field that I could be building my own home in God knows where, you know, and living where I want to live completely. You know, maybe I'll move to the south of France. You never know. And every day is different, and every day I'm building, and it's so exciting. And, you know, I just want to say that I think, especially coming to places like this, use it to drive you, not to choke you, and use it to inspire you and to feel grateful and amazing. And like, I just want to come back and enjoy and soak this up again. But I'm also super happy to go home and, you know, get back to my real life. And my real life is amazing. And I've created that bubble because everything that we do in our real lives is created by you. You absolutely, you know, are the creator of your own destiny. So, you know, you can just stand up and say, today's going to be the day. Today is going to be the day that I change this or that, or, you know, whatever it is. It just takes that first step. And I think, you know, use the people around you when you are in a place on holiday and maybe you see a lifestyle that you think is unobtainable, use them to inspire you to get to the next you and the new level, because there is always a way to get there. And that's what's so amazing about today's world compared to 20 years ago, is that you can do 50 million things at once. And that's what's so exciting about today. Your side hustle could become your main hustle. Remember that. Thank you for listening to another episode of Coffee with Caroline.